Now, from Wall Street to State Street, the final word on today's numbers and all the day's business news. This is New England Business Day on NECN.
Straps come down over the child's shoulder.
And strapping in the kids, a grandmother from Vermont finds a child safety market that's ready for takeoff.
Good news this week for parents who travel with children. The Federal Aviation Administration has approved a new child restraint system for airplanes. It's the brainchild of a grandmother from Vermont. And now the airlines are starting to take notice. Josh McKelvin has our story.
For a child, air travel can be a wonderful adventure. But for the parents of that child, not so much.
My wife and I are upset, and the people in the seat in front of her that she's kicking are upset, and the people with the raisins flying back over the seat are upset. It's just a whole process.
Into this seat right over here.
But thanks to one grandmother from Burlington, Vermont, it is a process that's about to get a little easier, thanks to her invention that she calls CARES, or the Child Aviation Restraint, a small device that could make the cumbersome car seat a thing of the past on aircraft.
You take the red loop, you put it over the top of the seat. The two shoulder straps come down over the child's shoulder. There are loops at the bottom. We take the seat belt and we put it through the loops in the regular fashion.
Voila! The little one is snug as a bug on a plane bound for wherever. It is a simple device that weighs less than a pound and fits into a handbag. Louise Stoll came up with the idea after watching her daughter struggle with her luggage and a car seat at the airport.
I just looked at the scene coming down off the steps of a small plane, and I thought there's got to be a better way.
So Louise came up with one, and when she told her husband about it, he realized, especially after all the times that he's lugged the car seat around, that his wife was onto something.
Every frustrated traveler in the past would love to have had one of these, no question about that.
Actually, Louise came up with the idea for this harness back in 1999, but through the patent processing and plenty of FAA red tape, it took a full 6 years for this harness to hit the market.
Right now, the device is sold mostly through the internet, but now airlines are also starting to show interest.
We knew, because it was so lightweight and easy to use, that it would be a popular device for people who travel with kids.
The restraint comes with a price tag of about $75 a piece, or for parents after a long trip, roughly the same cost as a visit to the therapist. In Burlington, Vermont, Josh McKelvin, NECN.